I just think you're putting too much pressure on yourself, Bram.
Is there any way for it not to be like that, though? I'm the only one they know.
What's going on, guys?
Bram's been having tough conversations with his parents.
They were trying to understand why I'm at church so much. And then they started asking about what I believe, and it just felt weird.
Weird how?
Well, it's like they asked me what it means to be a Christian, and I start telling them about how God wants us to live right and avoid sin.
Well, there's a bit more to our faith than that, isn't there?
Sure, but I was trying to start with something that would be easier to understand. But as I'm telling them this, I realize that I'm not perfect. I screw up and sin all the time, right in front of them. So to them, isn't it going to look like my faith isn't really that strong? And is that going to make it harder for them to have faith in me?
So you feel like you have to be perfect all the time, or else your parents won't believe in Jesus?
Well, kind of, I guess.
Whoa, dude, that's a lot of pressure.
It really is.
But that's the whole point of our faith, though, isn't it? Believing in Jesus means believing him when he says we shouldn't sin.
Yes, but
So if we're doing it right, shouldn't we be perfect all the time? And if I'm not perfect, am I not being a good witness to my parents? I mean, we're all scientific types in my house. They're looking for evidence.
slow down, Bram. I know better than anyone what it's like to want to be perfect. But if we look at our faith that way, we're missing one huge piece of the puzzle.
What piece?
Grace.
Exactly. Grace.
Grace how?
Think of it like this. Your parents have rules for you too, don't they? And I bet you break those sometimes too. Does that mean they stop loving you? Do they think you're a bad person?
Well, no.
See? They still love you because you're their kid, and because they know you'll try to do better tomorrow. You've got evidence of their love in how they feel about you.
Right. And with God, He knows we're going to screw up sometimes. But He loves us anyway. He loved us already, from all the way back at the beginning of time when He made the plan to send Jesus to earth.
That's where the grace comes in. Grace is Him letting us screw up without losing His love.
And the evidence of your faith isn't in you being perfect. It's in God loving you first and you trying to love others the same way. Just like your parents love you, even when you mess up.
Whoa. Do you think my parents will believe the part about God loving us from the beginning?
Maybe. Maybe not. But I think the best way to show it to them is to love them and other people the best you can. After a while, they're definitely going to wonder what's kept that love going for so long.
I guess it's worth a try.
And the best part is, you can always talk about it with us, even when it gets rough, like today.
Thanks, guys. So who's up for being a good witness by helping me with my chores today?
Not it.
Not it. Aw, man.